Nola. Good afternoon. My name is Latanya Marshall. When you hear Blood, Crips, um, Gangster Disciples, what do you think of? Do you think of rural areas? Do you think of California? Do you think of Chicago? Most often than not, you probably think of California and Chicago. However, I'm here to tell you that the gang violence has started to move into rural areas. Based on research of gangs in America, I present information about where gangs are moving to and why they're moving into our rural areas. Most gangs are moving into rural areas not because of excess violence, but lack of education, lack of money, lack of group and community events that will deter people and our youth from actually going into gangs. During the following minutes, I will tell you where gangs from rural areas begin, by helping you understand the inception of all gangs, by understanding the large cities, as we spoke about already, the Chicagos and the Los Angeles. In 2007, gangs were reported to exist in 40.7% of large cities, which, again, that means most gangs were in large cities. However, what we didn't know is 33.5% of smaller cities actually had gang members. Gang members can actually be seen in many forms. A lot of times we think of the actual bandanas, but oftentimes there are different things like hats, there's T-shirts, there's gang signs that actually decipher people that's in gangs. There are several misconceptions regarding gang members. Again, most think that gang members are just late males or males. However, gang members have started forming up in females, and gangs have started forming up. The complete gangs are female gangs. Reports show the average age of gang members upon joining the gangs to be 12 to age 15. Astonishing actual numbers. We would think that gang members will probably be people that have gone out of their parents' houses, that don't have any guidance. That's not true again. Reports are 12 to 15 is when gangs actually start. What is our resolution? Is our resolution jail time? Is our resolution more education? Well, in different communities, we have things, school-based gang resolutions. One is called GREAT. This program started in 2007 with the primary goal of deterring child gang violence. We also have, on expanded level, National Youth Gang Centers, where, again, just to deter from gang violence. So there are actual communities and there are programs to stop gang violence. However, what can we do as a community here? We need more community events. We're a rural community, which would have more children actually group together and form gangs. They're forming gangs to have something to do. We need community events. We need more leadership involvement. We need church involvement. We need church events. This may or may not actually deter people from, or our children from coming into gangs. As you see, gangs are here and they're growing. We see them here at the different stores on the weekends. We see them formed up in different classrooms. We see them formed up with the gangs and they're bullying other kids. So that's a gang. Gangs have rapidly veered from the compounds of the big cities. Again, why? Big cities, of course, is known for gangs. When they move into the smaller communities, they're not expected to be there. So, of course, the police and the community reactions are not the same as it would be for a big city. They're not looking for them. They're not as much in a big city. Reinstating my main points. Gang violence is not just a rural or city-wide problem. It's suburban, and it's a community problem. Community awareness will be required to combat the effects of the infiltration of gangs. This can be accomplished again, and I keep reiterating it, through our religious outreach programs, parental education, and police enforcement. Now, I do want to say police enforcement is not always the right way. We have to take our children and we have to actually broaden their horizons and give them extra things to do other than associating themselves with gangs. In closing, we must recognize and realize gang establishments are no longer a big city problem, but they're all of our problems. We must take back our cities. Thank you.